And just briefly, I mean, Britain has taken on a very significant role, it seems, as a linchpin in this whole struggle. The British Navy suggesting at one stage it could cooperate with countries like Egypt to secure the shipment of grain out of Ukraine. And like I said, that military pact with Finland and Sweden, is that piling a huge amount of risk on our own nation?
Well, taking the very forward-leaning position that the British government has does increase the risk to ourselves to a degree. I think on your first point about policing the international waterways, I think it would be much better if non-aligned countries, by which I mean countries that are not NATO members, should take a lead in trying to police and oversee freedom of the seas, particularly to get Ukrainian grain flowing again onto the international market. I also think the British government needs to be careful about its rhetoric in terms of what it actually says it's trying to achieve on Ukraine's behalf. I think even President Zelensky has accepted that Crimea might never become part of Ukraine again, but probably a realistic position to take is that there should be a return to the borders on the 24th of February when this war began. But, you know, one has to be rather practical about it. The international community might say that Russia should withdraw, but will it withdraw? Who's going to make it withdraw? NATO is not going to put an Iraq-style coalition together to throw out the Russians. And unless the Ukrainians have got enough strength themselves to throw out the Russians, then sadly a new status quo is going to arrive, whereby the Russians are controlling part of sovereign Ukraine territory. And that's unpalatable to accept from the Ukrainians' point of view, but it may be the new realpolitik.